How's everyone doing? Pat here from Tor Physio Performance, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about some T-spine mobility and what that's doing in your golf game. So, are you a golfer that's out there that has a hard time or feels like they have a hard time getting a nice full turn? Maybe you used to play when you were younger and you used to have a nice big turn, and over time you've lost a little bit of that mobility and now you can't get that full turn. Maybe you feel like as you're getting back to the top, sometimes you feel like your hands are getting to a nice big turn, sometimes you feel like you're not getting all the way there. Well, that can cause a variety of different things. That can cause us to, one, hit the ball shorter. So the more that I turn, the longer the runway is that the club has when I'm coming down to create speed. So if we can get a bigger turn, we can pick up a couple miles an hour ball speed, and then from there hopefully get some of that distance back. Other thing that it can do is in my backswing, if I'm that person that has a hard time getting and feeling like my hands are in the same spot, if I can get a full rotation and I have freedom in that mobility, it's going to be a lot easier for me to repeat the position that I put my hands in at the top. And what that's going to in turn let me do is that's going to make transition a lot more consistent, and then it should make the contact down at the bottom a lot more consistent. If you're turning full sometimes and not turning full sometimes, the inconsistency of where we're stopping our backswing and then changing directions makes it a lot harder to be consistent, and I know that that's one of the hardest parts of this crazy game. So I want to help you with that. I want to give you 4 different drills that you can try to help that rotation of the T-spine. First one's going to be a split stance at the wall. So if you have someone that has a hard time getting to the ground, this is going to be a great option for you. So what we'll do is we get over here to the wall. I'm going to put my hip against the wall. Inside leg's going to be in front. I'm going to reach my hands out in front of me. From here I'm going to rotate. Head's going to come with me. Try to get all the way back to the wall and then come back. If you can't get all the way to the wall, that's okay. Keep working on it. In time you should be able to get there. So you can go through 8 to 10, 3 sets, both sides there. If you're someone that's comfortable getting down to the ground, another great option would be a side-lying T-spine rotation. I have a yoga block here to squeeze between my knees. If you don't have that, you can use a pillow, anything you're comfortable squeezing between your knees. That's going to help you keep this down and rotate through the area that I'm looking for. So, down in the side-lying position, knees are going to be bent, squeezing yoga block between. From here, hands out in front of me, head's going to rotate with me. Nice big exhale. Then come back. So, same thing there. 8 to 10, 3 sets, make sure we're hitting both sides. Another option, we can get a little bit of stretch out of the chest and some shoulder, is we can go down in the same position where for the side-lying T-spine, we can windmill now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the hand going over my head, drawing a big half circle, trying to follow it with my eyes. Big exhale, and then come back. Draw that circle back overhead, trying to watch as much as you can with your eyes. Same thing there, 8 to 10. Last option would be quadruped. So we'll get down on our hands and knees. And from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit my butt back as far as I possibly can. That's going to take my lower back out of play, so we can rotate just through the thoracic spine. From there, forearm goes down in between, hand goes behind the head, and from there, rotate up, and make sure that as we do this, we don't just shift to the side. A lot of people shift out to the side as they do this, so stay right in the middle and try to rotate as far as you possibly can. 8 to 10 both sides, 3 sets. And as always, if you have any questions, please leave a comment. Always glad to give you a hand.